George Corpse, Carter Fisher, Cannibal Corpse, and you're watching Rock and Metal News.
Guys, this is Ron from YouTube's Rock and Metal News with a Rock and Metal News update. We went to the Summer Slaughter 2012 festival yesterday, August 22nd in Seattle, Washington. We got there a bit early, so we got to meet Mark from Veil of Maya, and we met Michael from The Faceless, as a lot of the band members were hanging around the venue before the show started. They're great guys. I'll tell you, if the Summer Slaughter is coming to your town, definitely check it out. It's an amazing festival. The unfortunate thing was Periphery was taken, they had to leave the bill because of a family emergency, so Periphery didn't show up. The show started off with a band called 6 Days of Darkness, which is a local Seattle band, and they just must have been stoked opening for Summer Slaughter, that's for sure, and they put on a great performance. The next band was Cerebral Bore, and I'm not really into that vocal style at all, but definitely the fan base that was there to see that band really enjoyed the performance, and the musicianship in that band is really good. You know, they're excellent players. And Conducting from the Grave was next. I like these guys. I've seen them before, put on a really solid show, excellent band. So see if you can listen to some Conducting from the Grave. Check them out. Next band on was Exhumed. We got some, thrash metal there. They had a guy come out with a chainsaw, put on a real solid performance. Exhumed actually was, just a really good band to see the first time I saw them, and they were good. Goatwhore was next. I really wanted to see these guys, and this is the first time I saw them. And man, I really enjoyed their show. They got massive guys. I don't know if you've seen the guitar player and the singer in this band. These guys are absolutely huge. And they're just monstrous on stage, have an excellent stage presence, and they just really kicked. I really enjoyed, out of the first bands, I think Goatwhore was the best from my perspective. And then Job for a Cowboy came out after that. I've seen them before as well. Last time I saw them, though, their bass player wasn't with them. This time they had the bass player. It was really good. The one thing I can say about this is sometimes Johnny's vocals were, they seem to get fade into the mix. I couldn't hear a lot of his screams and things like that. But, I mean, they put on a super tight show. Excellent drummer, great musicianship. Just maybe, if his vocals were a little bit higher in the mix when he did some of his screams in that. And then Veil of Maya came out. They really got the crowd going. I've seen Veil of Maya before as well, open up for Trivium, and man, it was an amazing show, and the crowd was really into it. I think they really got the crowd started up. They had the real crowd participation in their show, and they put on an excellent show. And Mark, man, on his guitar, he just killed. It was awesome. Then the Faceless. First time I've seen the Faceless. The drummer on that band is just absolutely amazing. They have some real cool lyrics. They put on a great show. They were super tight, and just tons of energy. Just amazing. And then Between the Buried and Me. Well, as far as I'm concerned, that band was the best on the bill. Their song structures, the musicianship, they had a cool stage show with the lights. It's kind of almost like they're in space with stars and lights behind them. You can check out the pic in the description of the video, or in the video. And these guys are song structures, their tightness of playing, their complex song structures. They were probably the best in that respect on the bill. Just loved their performance. I mean, you can't get enough of these guys when they start playing. I wish their set list was longer, but if you can see Between the Buried and Me in a headline show, definitely check it out. And then the show ended with the absolutely amazing Cannibal Corpse. The coolest thing about this band is they have this stage presence is just amazing. They come out, and Cannibal Corpse fans or any fans of this band, I'll tell you, you don't have to worry about these guys going bald. I mean, these guys get out there and they start up. You can't see anybody's faces. Their hair is just completely covering their whole face, basically from the top of their head almost down to their waist. Every member of the band, and they start up their song and they're playing, and you can't see anyone's faces. All you see is hair playing guitar, and the drummer is just nuts, so fast, so much endurance, it was just George is just an amazing front man. He's just probably one of the best, man. He's funny. He's he can headbang better than anybody. He doesn't really even have a neck anymore. But I'll tell you, man, what an awesome show. And they're great. I don't think anyone can surpass Cannibal Corpse to finish the show off, because they're just so heavy, so tight, and they just kicked it. It was just an amazing show. It was a great finish. And check out Summer Slaughter. This is Ron from YouTube's Rock and Metal News, and that's a Rock and Metal News update. Thanks for tuning in.